Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Justin Guarini, and this is live. We're live. We're live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and I'm here to talk about the Celebrity Speaker Framework. And this is all really rooted in confidence. And at the end of the day, what I love to do is talk about all things confidence and how you can show up more confident to achieve the things that you deserve to achieve in life. What I love to do here at the Elite Speakers Network, which is part of what I do, is we love to talk about showing up and delivering a performance, a speech that not only inspires, but creates income and impact for you and the people that you serve. So I'm going to talk today about the Celebrity Speaker Framework and why audiences will love some speakers and just forget others, and how you can be absolutely unforgettable. So I am excited here. Let's see. I'm going to turn on all the things you can be turned on here. Okay, great. So yeah, get some comments in. Hey, if you're watching live, give me a comment live in the chat right now. If you're watching on replay, let me know. Replay. I just love to see you. I'm going out live to a whole bunch of places. And so as we get into it today, I want to talk to you about why some speakers are absolutely magnetic and others are just like, forget it. So you've probably been to an event where people are speaking at school, at work. You go out and you attend something. And at the end of the day, you're watching two speakers or multiple speakers back to back. One walks on stage and delivers great content, but something about them feels just like forgettable. I mean, you can nod along, you can take some notes, but a week later, you can't remember a single thing they said. Notes, you're like, I don't really understand. I don't remember why this note made sense. You've been there. But then there's that speaker that steps up, and within seconds, you feel absolutely drawn in. There's something about that. You just like, you get them. You feel like they get you. You hang on every single word. You laugh, you feel, you walk away, not only remembering their message, but you go out and you tell it to other people. And what's the difference? It's not just talent. It's not just content. It's that celebrity speaker effect. And today, I want to guide you through exactly how to tap into that effect, how to make sure that every single time you step on a stage or in front of a camera, your audience remembers you. They share your message and ultimately follow you. And they follow you long after the speech is over. Maybe they get interested in a product or a service that you have to offer to grow your business. That's what I love to do inside the Elite Speakers Network. My partner, Kim Walsh-Phillips, and I, we love to serve business owners who are like looking to get out of the rat race of the one-to-one sales or just the referrals, like all that, and get in front of many people and deliver a message, a product, a service that helps them to grow their business and create impact along with that income. Okay, so by the time we're done here, you're going to know why some speakers are instantly magnetic while others are just like ignored, or they come up and like, yay, and then you forget about them. You're going to discover the 3 traits that unforgettable speakers always have. Every single time you see somebody who stops the scroll for you, there's a reason why. And it is a learnable skill, learnable skills. And you're going to learn practical exercise to actually amplify your own stage presence, your confidence. And look, when I say stage, I don't mean like a live stage in front of 1,000 people. I also mean podcasts. If you're doing an interview on a podcast, or if you have a podcast, or if you just want to get up in front of class and deliver some sort of information. I mean, look, this goes way beyond stages just out in front of people live. This is virtual stages like the one I'm on right now. So what is it that separates the celebrity level people, speakers, from like everybody else? And why does like the celebrity matter? Why do I call this the Celebrity Speaker Framework? Well, before we dive into the framework, let's just be clear. When I say celebrity speaker, I don't mean that you need like a bajillion followers. I don't mean you need to be famous. You don't need to be famous. There are celebrity speakers out there who are getting paid $25, $50, $100,000 who you've never heard of, yet they are rock stars in their niche. Now, I mean that when you step on the stage, you need to show up like someone who is absolutely impossible to ignore. You've been in the audience. You know those people who come up and then you just like boop into your cell phone. Well, you also know those people who are like, you forget your cell phone exists. You forget that everybody else in the room exists because they're so captivating. Think about your favorite musicians or the athletes that you love to watch, performers in general, business, like those gurus. The people who just own a room by walking into it. The ones who make people lean in and listen, nod their heads along. That is the energy that you must cultivate. Because here's the truth. The best product or message doesn't win. There are a lot of great products out there that did not win. A great one is VHS and Betamax, for those of you who remember Betamax. Betamax is a far superior product, was a far superior product to VHS, yet VHS won. Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Pepsi constantly, remember the Pepsi challenge, friends? Pepsi constantly was the better taste. People said it tastes better. Yet, who's the one? When you think of soda, I guarantee you Coca-Cola comes to your mind first, most likely. For the majority of people, that's what happens because they got you on that memorable message. So the best product doesn't always win. The most memorable one does. Another point, people don't follow speakers who are just merely good. Who are good. Tell good stories. No, they follow speakers, influencers who move them, aka make them feel something. What I love to tell clients or people that I'm speaking in front of, you may be in accounting or a doctor or a lawyer or a CEO. What doesn't matter what business you're in. We're all in the same business, and that's the feelings business. When we get someone to feel like saying yes to our product, when we get someone to feel like taking action, feel like hitting the like button, if nothing else, those are the people that launch their way to celebrity status when they do it on a consistent basis. And look, we talk about action. It's one thing to be a good speaker. It's one thing to confidently walk into a room, but you want your audience to take action, whether that's buying, subscribing, or just remembering your name. You must be unforgettable. And so let's talk about the 3 traits of unforgettable speakers in this instance, right? Because we're here talking about the elite speakers, talking to people who would like to be elite speakers who are watching right now. Look, there are 3 core things that make a speaker magnetic, memorable, and impossible to ignore. And I call it the celebrity speaker trifecta. All right, the trifecta, the first fecta is 1, having distinctive energy, owning the stage like you belong there. Have you ever noticed like how the biggest stars like walk into a room? They don't rush, they don't shrink, they just take their time. They own the space, whether it's down a red carpet or down the sidelines or down whatever it is. If it's media, politics, they own the space and they move and they speak with certainty. And here's the thing, the way I like to say is that people buy into your energy way before they buy into your ideas. They buy into your energy before they buy into your ideas. Because I could sit here and I could, if I kind of shrunk onto this live and I was like, "Hi everybody, I'm Justin, and I want to talk to you about confidence." Would you buy that? And I'm not even selling anything. Would you buy my thoughts and my ideas that I'm an expert and I know that I'm talking about and that I actually can help you be not just more confident, but to thrive with confidence? I don't think so. However, confidence, when wielded correctly, is contagious. When you believe in yourself, your audience believes in you. This is all about the permission you give yourself, because up on stage, whatever that stage may be for you, whether it's a podcast, whether it's virtual, whether it's live, when you give yourself permission to confidently walk on the stage. And for those of you who might not have seen me talk before, when I talk about confidence, I don't mean arrogance. We see a lot of arrogance out there. People are like, I feel small, so I'm going to squash everyone else down, make fun of them. We see it a lot today. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to squash them down to make myself bigger. No, that's arrogance. Confidence is, I trust that I am worthy to be in this room. I am worthy to be on the stage. I am worthy. I trust and I know that the things that I have to say have value. and I believe in myself. Well, we talk about that permission to walk into a room with confidence, to walk onto a stage with confidence. When we give ourselves permission, that we also give our audience permission as well. But here's the opposite. Nervous energy, that makes people uncomfortable. They feel that before you even open your mouth. But controlled, powerful energy commands attention. And look, if you don't feel confident right now, just watching this, if you don't feel confident when you get up on a stage, if you don't feel confident when you get on a podcast, if you don't feel confident doing that thing that you're thinking that you don't feel confident about right now, good. Because moving out of your comfort zone and recognizing that as you take action, you're not going to die or get arrested will work wonders for your self-confidence. Trust. Begin to trust in yourself, because that inner critic, when you're doing something new, wants to tell us to play it safe. But when you push yourself even just a little bit, I've been in 7 Broadway shows, and a choreographer, director, Keone and Mari Madrid, they are amazing human beings. They just talk about, look, in rehearsal, they taught us the hardest stuff ever. And they're like, look, just every day, get 1% better, get 1% better, show up and get 1% better, 1% better. That 1% stacks on top of itself. And it's like compound interest. And when you push yourself, even that 1% every single day, your self-image and your confidence shifts and grows. So, hey, look, we can talk about it. We can talk theory all you want to, but at the end of the day, let's get to it. If you want to play all out, I don't like to talk about things. I like to actually do stuff to get results, a return on the investment of time. You're watching me right now. I don't want to just talk at you. I want us to get into a dialogue, even if it's just you talking to yourself over there. Go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section if you feel me. Go ahead and say yes if you feel me. Yes. Yeah, I'm all in. Because when you play all in, you get a lot more out of life, and you're going to get a lot more out of these times together when we're chatting. Okay, so let's just do an exercise. Again, let's not talk about it. Let's just do it. Next time you walk into a room, I want you to imagine that you are the most important person there. Now, here's a trap. People walk in, I'm the most important person. Not important, more important than anybody else. This is not better than anybody else. You are just the most important person in the room. This is all about you. Slow down when you walk in. Take up space. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Take up space. Even if it's only you who knows that it's happening. You don't have to be a snob about it. You just have to practice it in everyday life so it feels natural on stage. Just walk into a room and see how it feels if only you know that you're the most important person in the room. Thank you, Holly. I see you. Because I guarantee you that little shift, even if it's in your own mind, will make a difference. And I'm not going to get all woo-woo on you, but there is an energy that you put out that people will notice. All right. The second thing is the point that I want to make is that all about emotional resonance, making people feel something. There's a phrase, I don't know who said it. Facts tell, emotion sells. But the way I like to put it is that the best way to connect with an audience is to be vulnerable enough to let them in. Unforgettable speakers don't just give you information. They create an experience for you. They make people feel something. And think about the last movie that, made you cry or laugh or get goosebumps. Why do we remember those moments? Because they made us feel something. And here's the thing about performance. People are not, whether you're performing as in like singing, acting, dancing, or getting up in front of a group of people and speaking or getting on a podcast, people won't remember every single word you say, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. There's a Maya Angelou quote that's like that. People will forget what you said and what you did, but they'll remember how you made them feel. And when you use personal stories, metaphors, emotional shifts in your voice to create impact, you end up moving an audience. And that's the line. That's that celebrity speaker, celebrity influencer line. You just don't deliver information, you deliver transformation. So, again, we can talk about it, but I'm not going to sit here and talk about me. I want to talk about you, and I want to show you proof in the pudding, as they say. And I want you to record yourself telling a personal story into your phone, just for yourself, something raw, something real. Even if you are the only person who sees it, make it meaningful, raw, and real. And then I want you to play it back and listen. Did you feel something? Did it get you like connected? Because if it doesn't connect you, if you're not connected to it, your audience won't be either. And I love to give you like little pro tips here. Pro tips, something that my partner taught me was speak from the scar, not the wound. This is something we dive into like way deep inside the Elite Speakers Network. However, when you record yourself on this because you're playing full in, and maybe you'll cry, maybe you'll be angry, that's great. That's the perfect place to do that. When you're in front of a crowd, you want to speak from the scar, not the wound. When you speak from the wound and you're up there maybe blubbering or raging or whatever it is, it makes the audience feel like they need to either want to leave or they need to like save you up there. However, when you can speak about something that is so vulnerable, deep and raw, and do it from the scar because you've done the work and the healing, that is when that vulnerability, you're able to open up. And sure, maybe you shed a tear, but you're in control. Sure, maybe you feel, but you're in control, and you give yourself permission to go there. You give your audience permission to go there in a safe way. All right, so that was the second part of the celebrity speaker trifecta, right? That emotional resonance. Now we're going to talk about the third, which is your signature style, owning what makes you different. Because if you're always trying to be normal, you never know how amazing you can be. That is a Maya Angelou quote. The way I like to think about it is that people don't remember generic. They remember the bold, the different, and the daring. And well-behaved people do not make history. And here's where speakers mess this up. They try and be someone else. They will mimic their favorite speaker's voice, gestures, style, and in doing so, they become instantly forgettable. Here's the truth. No one remembers a knockoff. They remember the originals. I mean, all you have to do is look at pop music, TV shows, and you're like, oh, usually the remake is terrible. Some, not always. There's some good ones. But the best speakers lean into what makes them unique. Whether it's humor, intensity, storytelling, something else. Owning your authentic style. But oh wait, Justin, okay. Time out. What does it mean, authentic style? Was that be yourself? Well, we dive into that in depth inside the Elite Speakers Network. However, I want to give you an actionable exercise that'll put you on the right path. See, I love to do two things here. I don't want you to just consume this information. I actually want to give you actionable things that you can do that will prove to yourself that you have the ability to not just be more confident, but to grow those areas of your life that you want to grow via the power of confidence, whether that's speaking on a stage and growing your business or whatever you want to do in your life. So watch. I want you to watch 3 of your favorite speakers. Write down what makes you different. Write down what makes them unique, and then write down what makes you different. Contrast and compare. What makes them unique and what do you resonate with them? And then how does that fit into your world? How can you amplify that part of you that you resonate with? I know it's a little kind of complicated, but here's the thing. They say that imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, but I want you to not just be an imitator. I want you to be an innovator, right? And the way to go from imitator to innovator is by being an iterator. What does that mean, Justin? Let me tell you. And then we're going to wrap up soon. It means that, yes, everyone watches someone. You have to learn from somewhere. You have to see it done in some which way. However, when you take someone else's style and you start imitating them, that's just the step one, and people get caught in that. But I want you to iterate. I want you to take that style, that thought, that action, that thing that inspires you, and I want you to keep playing with it and trying new ways of moving, new ways of speaking, new ways of phrasing the ideas and things that you've heard until they become your own, until they feel like a tailored suit or a tailored dress. Because look, there's nothing new under the sun. We know that. However, no one in this world has spoken with your tongue, heard the world with your ears, seen the world through your eyes, thought the world with your thinker. And so by filtering those things that inspire us through our own experience, it will always be original. Okay, so how do we tie this all together? And look, I see you. I just want to just say hey to some people. Holly Elizabeth, yes, I see you. Thank you. Ty, I see you there. Nicole, I'm doing really well. Rebecca, hey, I appreciate you so very much. Hello to all of you. I see you out there. So let's recap. Okay. The celebrity speaker trifecta is made up of one, distinctive energy, owning the stage like you belong there. This is not faking it till you make it. This is walking out and committing to yourself. I belong here. I trust that what I am saying, because I have done the work, because I have had the experience, because I am, unlike many, many people, willing to get up here and be vulnerable, I belong here. 2, emotional resonance, making the audience feel something. And that comes from giving ourselves permission to feel something, giving ourselves permission to be vulnerable in front of maybe a group of strangers. Because you never know what your story, your experience, your victory, your failures, your life experience is going to unlock for someone else. You may save a life, you may save a community, you may save the world. Who knows? It's that powerful. Your story and your voice matters that much. And then 3rd, your signature style. Being so uniquely you by playing and willing to iterate and innovate so that no one else can copy what it is that you do. And really, when you just go for it, no one else can copy it because no one else is you. And when you put all those together, you become that speaker that people remember. You're no longer just giving a talk or doing a speech. You're creating an experience. And you're not just delivering content, you're delivering impact. And I guarantee you, the more impact you deliver, the more income you can create. So here's my final challenge for you. What? Give me all this homework? What? Yes, I am. I'm probably going to not give as much homework next time. However, this is it. You make the choice. You want to go all in? You want the fast path to success? This is it. Many of you will watch this. Many of you will not do any of this. And you'll be like, yeah, that's great. And go on with your life. But those of you who go all in will get everything and more out. So here's what I want you to do. Record yourself speaking for 60 seconds. Pick a topic that you're passionate about. This is for my people out there who want to get on a stage, who want to deliver a message, who feel called to grow their business via the power of speaking. Whether that's your speaking business, whether that's any business that you have, or you just want to get up and you want to deliver a message and you want to inspire people. You don't always have to be selling something. So take 60 seconds, pick a topic you're really passionate about and speak into your camera. Talk, move like you would move if you were on a stage. Move like you would move if you were on a virtual live like this. Or Move like you would move, talk how you would talk if you were on a podcast. Then I want you to watch it back and ask yourself just 3 questions. Am I owning the space? Am I owning this space here? Because you can see me, I'm not like, right? Are you owning the space with your distinctive energy? Am I making my audience feel something with my story, my voice, my face, my body, creating emotional resonance like we talked about? And then am I showing up as my authentic self? Hey, here's my signature style. If you've ever met me in person, which some of these people have, Ty had, Nicole has, right? Like, this is me. This is who I show up as. And I mean, these people I met them 20 years ago. Plus, ain't nothing changed. So, what I love for you to do, for those of you who are playing all in, just post your biggest takeaway in the comments. Whether that's from the exercises or from what we've spoken about. What is it? What are you hearing from what I'm saying? That's right, Nicole. You know it. And so the more you practice, the more unforgettable you become. Because the truth is, your audience is waiting for you, not a version of someone else, you. And now that we're on the same page, I'll see you center stage. And hey, look, Ty is just saying confidence has never been my strong suit. Okay, great. Get ready to get excited, because I don't know if you saw, did I post it in there? I may have to copy it and post it again. Oh, wait, here, there we go. So in the comments, you can actually pre-order my book that's coming out, Centerstage Confidence, right on Amazon. I'm so excited. It's coming out May 6th. Whoo! Right around the corner. It's being published by Entrepreneur Press. You're going to see a lot of press, but look, success loves speed. And right now you have the ability to go right there and pre-order the book, Centerstage Confidence. I'm super excited. This is part of a series that I'm going to do. I'm going to go live more. I'm going to talk about the things that I'm passionate about. And I love to lead from what it is that I live, and I'm living it. The things that I talk about here, I do. We do it inside the Elite Speakers Network. I do it on lives. I have a good time. And at the end of the day, if something that I say will move you 1% closer to the confidence that you deserve, whether that's confidence with your body, confidence in your spiritual life, confidence in your relationships, confidence in your business, then I'm going to keep going. So in the meantime, now that we're on the same page, I will see you center stage as the music comes back. Oh my goodness. I appreciate all of you for being here. Oh, I got a recording in progress. Look at that. Oh my goodness, muted over there. I'm actually about to hop off. Hello. I'm about to hop off here and on to a, what are we doing? Oh, yes, it's Power Players in the Green Room. This is something you actually do inside the Elite Speakers Network. So that's my COO's voice right there. Hey, it's been a pleasure. I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day. And like I always like to say, now that we're on the same page, I'll see you center stage.